Hello everyone, thanks for joining in. Today I have this Roku 5-pin lock. This one has 4 gens and a tapered pin at the back. This one I think is a purple belt level lock if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's all I think I have. Here's the key for the lock. Um, so nothing too crazy here. I do have a little bit of finesse I need with these kind of some of those pins, but nothing crazy. For this pick, I'm going to be using a bottom of keyway tension with 50 thou 1.3 millimeters with a clockwise rotation. And then I'm going to use this kind of a standard short hook here. This one's in 20 thou or half millimeter. So let's go ahead and get the focus set. Hopefully I can get this opened and gutted for you fairly quickly. I also have a new tool that I picked up when I got these locks. Super cool plug follower that just makes it a little bit easier to take these kind of ASA Roku locks apart. So I'm just trying to set those spools, those gen spools. Um, you can kind of feel, it's really hard to explain, but you can kind of feel the pins that need to be set um, by how much jiggle. So a lot of people talk about jiggle test, and you're really just trying to feel that gen spool and slightly get it to pass up into the core here. So it's really a finesse. These locks are pretty tight tolerance, nothing like the Gold Z or anything like that, but they do have a pretty nice tolerance, especially with these sleeves in here. So yeah, I'm just working my way, trying to find any pin that needs a little help. Sometimes you can get a little counter rotation on them. Like this one right here gives me a little bit of counter rotation. You can also see the core move just ever so slightly. I don't know if that comes through in the video, but um, when you're on the pin that needs some love, you get a little bit of rotation, not much. Come on. Oh, there's a... Come on. You can see a little bit of rotation, movement on the core when I was touching that pin. Same thing on this pin. So I'm just manually counter rotating to get that. And so just like that, I got this lock open. Zoom out a little bit, show everything in frame. Here's a tool I'm going to use. So it just has this little hollow cutout, and it's perfect size. So this is the first lock I've used it on. Again, I got this from Yangus. I'll put his name in the description. I don't know if he has anything other than not Telegram, Discord. So I'll put a link to that, or try to, in the description. Definitely go check him out because this is really nice work. So go ahead, adjust the camera a little bit, just to make sure everything's in view. Pull that out, and I already removed the retaining clip because they're kind of a pain on these locks. So where did I put that? So yeah, so you can just see how it just fits over there, over that. That was so nicely. So you don't have to worry about anything getting stuck in that groove there. So really nice, nice work. So you can see the 5 pins here. I'll just go ahead and drop those out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, close up here if I can find my, there it is, right here on the mat. So see if that'll show. So you can see this, oh, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on this. You can see these do have sleeves in them. So there's only sleeves in 1 through 4. So go ahead and zoom back out. Set that there. And then I'm going to pull it from the back here. So this is pin 1. Has a little bit of a taper to it, not much. And hopefully that's get some of that stuff out of the way. Need to clean my tray out. Pin 2, you can see is a gin spool. 4 is also a gin spool. Okay, come on, get that spring out. Flip it back around. Do 1. Oops. So 1's another spool, gin spool. And his spring. And last but not least, have one last little gin right there. And his spring. So that's everything that I have for this lock. I am going to do another review for this little plug follower that he made, that Yangus made, because it is really cool and really nicely done. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, please like, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day. I guess I do a close-up of everything. Try to anyway. Oops, way close. So yeah, so that's everything I have for you today. Talk to y'all later.